finally makes it to the original restaurant but can't open the front door. There's an open window at the back, so he climbs through it to get inside. When he turns on a flashlight, he's startled by the prototype animatronics. Then he leaves the room, not noticing Lisa's body nearby. Eventually he finds Kids Cove and follows a strange noise to the lockers. When he opens them, a tied-up Vanessa falls out. He quickly releases her and she tells him everything that happened, so they need to reach the office to reactivate the lock. Their only option is crossing the river tunnel, and while they do, Vanessa shares that the only ghost in this location is Charlotte. After she was killed, Vanessa kept seeing her around in the restaurant. She was full of rage and only a music box kept her asleep. At that moment they hear something in the water, so they try to hurry, but Mike ends up falling. Then Balloon Boy appears in the river and starts following Mike, so Vanessa helps him get out of the water and together they run to finally reach the office. Vanessa checks the computer to try to track the animatronics while explaining that Charlotte wants revenge against the adults who ignored her. Mike tells Vanessa to go to town and keep the animatronics distracted while he tries to disconnect the signal. At the science fair, Abby introduces Chica to Berg, who thinks this is just a person in disguise and kicks them out. Afterwards Berg is walking down a corridor but freezes when he sees Chica in another classroom. He tries to take a closer look but sees nothing behind the door. Suddenly Chica reappears and grabs him by the neck to pull him through the shattering glass. A terrified Berg tries to run away, but he trips on a cart and ends up hiding under a table. Chica easily pulls him out before grabbing him by the head, which she squeezes to kill him. At Facefist, Freddy walks around without scaring anyone because people think he's a really cool costume. At the same time Abby wins the fair thanks to Chica. At that moment Mike starts messing with the software and Chica detects a breach in the system, so she activates all the prototypes. Mike manages to track Freddy and calls Vanessa to give her the address. He keeps hearing noises getting closer, and since the office has no door, he flashes his flashlight to make sure he's alone. In the neighborhood, Freddy waits until a man is gone from his garage to stop the door from closing while Bonnie appears at a girl's window. On the road, Vanessa tries calling Mike but there's no signal. Suddenly she hears something on the roof of her car and is startled by Foxy. Vanessa starts driving like crazy to try to throw him off, only for Foxy to break the window. She's so distracted by this that she almost doesn't see another car coming and has to make a sudden turn to avoid it. Her vehicle ends up sliding down the hill and she hits her head before it finally stops. Then Foxy breaks another window and starts pulling at the seatbelt, so Vanessa takes it off and moves to the other seat. After peeking inside, Foxy pounds on the roof and breaks the opposite window to try to pull Vanessa out. After some struggle she manages to push the arm off and gets back on the wheel to drive away. At the same time Freddy has entered the house and startles a middle-aged couple, who throw food at him. Freddy mentions that they didn't listen to Charlotte and left her to die. On the street, Vanessa keeps on driving with Foxy on the hood, only to slam the brakes right outside the couple's house. The sudden stop sends Foxy flying through the window and he crashes into Freddy, knocking them both out. Vanessa immediately tells the couple to run away. Meanwhile the little girl lets Bonnie enter her room. After they chat, Bonnie goes downstairs to find the mother. He grabs a knife and tries to stab her, but the woman dodges the attack. When Bonnie is about to try again, the girl cuts in to protect her mom. At the pizzeria, Mike is startled